Welcome to the case studies batch. All of you, welcome to the case studies batch. Everyone join fast. Join fast. Joined? Hi. First class, correct. This is the first lecture. Correct. This is the first lecture. Yeah. It's showing class 5. It's class 1. Okay. It's just give me 1 minute. Let me see. Yeah. Case study batch. This crash course. Yeah, that's right. Chalo, let's start. See, today we'll be starting with chapter 1. Chapter 1 is very easy. Let me see if something is to be done or not. One second. See, few concepts we'll clarify now, and then we'll start this part. See this. Firstly, see, this is the case study batch. So I won't be covering full topic as such. Only important cases I'll be covering, which are there in all the subjects, all the topics. Okay. So in chapter number 1, you have one important part is some basic concepts, and then the cases. Chapter number 2, 3, 4 are very difficult. So focus more on them. This is just a build up for all of you. Frequency means what? If the value of the variable occurs twice or more in a given series, then the number of occurrences is termed as frequency. So if any number occurs twice or more, it's given. See, practically, even if one is a frequency, yeah? Frequency means how many times anything occurs. The way to represent a data in form of table consisting of values is called as frequency distribution. Now, what do you mean by this frequency distribution? What do you mean by this word? See, frequency distribution means whenever you have X and F, see, X and F, whenever you have X and then Fx or frequency, this is called as frequency distribution. You have the value of X and you have the value of F. This is called as frequency distribution. See, look at the definition also. The way of representing a data in form of table consisting of values of the variable with corresponding frequencies. So value of the variable means X and corresponding frequencies is F. So this is known as frequency distribution table. See this. This way you can also remember. Students and marks. So this is X, this is marks is your frequency. Okay? Or you can consider 20 marks. How many students? 2. 30 marks. How many students? 1. Okay? So frequency means how many times anything has occurred. Got it? So you'll understand this from next chapter actually. Chapter number 3, you are getting all these topics. Now one important part, inclusive class and exclusive class. You must know this concept first, inclusive and exclusive. Okay? What is inclusive class? What is exclusive class? Inclusive means where the boundaries are included. Where the boundaries are included. Means 5 to 9, 10 to 14, 15 to 19. See, suppose if I write this, if I write it like this one if I use this, 5 to 9, 10 to 14, this part is known as your inclusive group. Why? Because 5 and 9 are also included in the group. 5 and 9, they are also included. So if I get 9 as a frequency, I must put it over here, 9, in the first group. Second one is exclusive group. Exclusive means what? I'll take the center of this, 9 and 10. I'll take half of this, so it is 9.5. So what will I do? I'll take this 5 also on this side, 0.5 over here. See, firstly, always remember you have to take the center of this. So 9.5. So 9 to 9.5. 0.5 here, 0.5 there. Okay. So your frequency exclusive group will be 4.5 to 9.5, 9.5 to 14.5, and so on. See, here also you have 5 numbers each. Here also you have 5 numbers each. In inclusive also you have 5 numbers. In exclusive also you have 5 numbers. Only point over here in exclusive group is the ends are matching. And in inclusive group, the ends are not matching. Got it? See this, inclusive, exclusive. So here 10 to 14, 15 to 19, 20 to 24. This is over here. And exclusive means 9.5 to, now look at this. This 10 becomes 14 to 15. Okay. So 0.5 is the difference. So what will I do? I'll take 0.5 over here also. 10 will go to 9.5 and 14 will go to 14.5. So now that group becomes what? 9.5 to 14.5. Okay. Similarly over here, 14.5 to 19.5, 19.5 to 24.5. See, elements don't change. Here are also 5 elements. 14 minus 10 is 4 plus 1. Inclusive, both are included. So that's why 5. Here also 5. Always in any numerical, you have to convert this inclusive group to exclusive group. This is your main target while solving any numerical. Inclusive is to be converted to exclusive group. Okay? Inclusive to exclusive. Okay? Now, let's look at this case. 11 to 14, 16 to 19, 21 to 24. Now, if you want to convert this to exclusive group, so what is the difference between 14 and 16? 2. So difference upon 2. So 2 upon 2, 1. So here my group will be, 1 will be the main center. So the group will be 10 to 15, 15 to 20. Look at this. 20 to 25. You have to check the group, check the difference and accordingly adjust. It's not 0.5 always. Okay. Similarly, the second one. 10 to 14, 15 to 19, 20 to 24. Now you give me. What will be the group for this? 10 to 14, 15 to 19. So this will be yes. Let me see. You give me the answer for this now, everyone. So first one is easy, 9.5 to 14.5, 14.5 to 19.5 and so on. Second one is difficult. Give me the second one answer. 12 to 14. Yeah, means third one. Give me the second one answer. Understand the difference. 14 to 17, 3. So 1.5 will be the gap. So 10.5 to 15.5. 15.5. Okay. For third one, it is 10.5 to 15.5, not 14.5. Similarly, 15.5 to 21.5. Correct? So understand the difference and then do it. Okay, everyone? Okay? Open-ended class. What is interval? What is open-ended? Means if you don't have one end, any, below 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40. So this is open-ended. If you don't have the upper end, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 14, above 40. So above 40, it can be anything, 50, 70, 200, 2 lakh, 2 crore, anything. Similarly, below 10, it can be 9, 2, 0, minus 50, minus 100, anything. So the point over here is whenever you have open-ended class interval means what? Whenever you have any end open, both the ends can also be open or any end can be open. So whenever you have even a single end open, it's called as open-ended class interval. Okay? Got it? In exam, you will get a question on this. Okay? Suppose if I give you 10, 20, 30 and above 30. So it will be 10, 20, 30 and above 30. So it will be, what will it be? 10, 20, 30 and above 30. So it will be open-ended or closed-ended. It is open-ended, correct? It's open-ended. Got it, everyone? Open-ended. Now relative frequency. Relative frequency is what? Frequency upon total frequency into 100. Remember this formula by heart. Relative frequency is frequency upon total frequency into 100. Okay? So means what? Simple. See, take your first frequency, whichever you want, divided by total frequency. Means what? Let's say, see this marks. Marks are given as 40, 50, 60 and frequency is given as 30, 30, 20. So what is my relative frequency? Suppose if I say the relative frequency of 40 marks. Relative frequency of 40 marks. So what is it? Relative frequency of 40 marks is frequency of 40. That is, what is that frequency of 40? 30. Divided by total frequency. So that is what? 30 plus 30 plus 20. So 80. So 30 upon 80 into 100. So that will be 37.5. So it is relative frequency. It means whatever is the frequency of the given point upon total frequency. Okay, or given marks. Second is percentage frequency. It is similar to that. Both are same. Relative and percentage same. But only the point is percentage frequency is given for a class. And relative frequency is generally given for individual X. Although it can be given for both also. But see here, from exam point of view, remember, because in your book it's given like this. Actually, it can be anything. See, percentage frequency can be for individual also. But you remember simple trick is class frequency upon total frequency. So that is similar to relative frequency only. Okay. Class frequency upon total frequency into 100. Obviously, into 100 you have to do it because you are doing percentage. So now look at this. Class frequency is given as 40 to 50 is a class. And class frequency is 10. Similarly, 50 to 60 is a class and frequency is 20. So suppose if I ask you percentage frequency of 40 to 50. So that is equal to 10 upon total 30 into 100. So 33.3%. Okay. Next, frequency density. Frequency density means what? Class frequency upon width. Class frequency upon width. Look at this only. What is 40 to 50? This is a class and frequency will be given to you. 3, anything it can be. Let's take the same frequency. 333. 333. Okay, frequency is same. But look at the width. 40 to 50, 40 to 60, 40 to 70. What is the width? Width means upper end minus lower end. So 50 minus 40, 10. Here 60 minus 40, 20. 70 minus 40, 30. Okay. So frequency is what? This density means what? Frequency upon width. So now look at it. Frequency is going on changing. Density is going on changing. 3 upon 10, so 30%. 3 upon 20, 15% or 0.15. And 3 upon 30, okay, so 0.1 or 10%. Even though the frequency is same, but because of width, the density is changing. Okay, density means frequency upon width. Kindly note this. Density means frequency upon width. Okay. This chapter is quite simple. Okay. First chapter is simple. So don't worry about first chapter. Mainly the problem starts with the second chapter. Okay. Tomorrow again I will be taking the case studies of today also. Let me see if the time permits. We will take it for second chapter also, depending on the time. Next. So X is given as this 40, 50, 60. Frequency is given as 10, 20, 30, 10, 30, 20. So find the relative frequency of 50, R50. So 30 upon total, 60 into 100. So that is equal to 50%. Similarly over here, relative frequency of 40, this 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70. This is known as open, this is known as exclusive group. Why? Because ends are matching. Okay. So suppose if I ask you relative frequency of 60 to 70. So that will be equal to 10 upon total. 30 plus 20, 50 plus 10, 60. So 10 upon 60 into 100. So that is relative frequency. Suppose if I ask you density of 60 to 70. So 10 upon density. Width is 10. So 10 upon 10 into 100. So 100%. 50 to 60. 30 upon 10. Okay. So 300%. So density is 300%. Getting it? Clear everyone? Up till now this is clear. Simple terms are very simple. Okay. Up till now, okay everyone? Should I go ahead? Those who are watching on YouTube, kindly like the channel, subscribe to the channel, join the paid classes immediately. Okay with it right now? Okay. All of you okay? Okay, shall we move on? Second chapter is very difficult. So that's why we'll shift to second chapter once we complete this. Discrete frequency distribution. So discrete means what? Separate numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Discrete means which can be counted. Okay, discrete means which can be counted. Remember this because in the chapter number 3, you are having a lot of numericals on this. Continuous frequency distribution. It means, see, this was discrete, this is continuous. In continuous frequency distribution, it means what? It is continuous, going on. Okay? Means it cannot be counted, like water in the river cannot be counted. So now, this continuous frequency means you can arrange it as per your own wish. Okay? So marks obtained by 20 students in the exam for 50 marks are given below. So these are the marks obtained by students. Write them in frequency distribution table. So which is the highest one? Highest one over here is 49. Which is the lowest one? Lowest one over here is 18. So what you have to do is start round figure from here. So 18 round figure is, see, if I take the width of 5, then the round figure for 18 becomes 15. So I'll start from 15 to 20, 20 to 25, 25 to 30, 30 to 35, and so on up to 50. If I take the width of 10, then 18 I want. So 10 to 20, 20 to 30. Width means difference of 10. So 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, and 40 to 50, because highest is 49. If I take a width of 20, then 18 will come where? 0 to 20. Then 20 to 40 and 40 to 60. That's it, because 49 is the highest. Okay? Got it, everyone? Represent the information given below in suitable table. See this. 1400 candidates were medically examined in the fitness test, out of which 21% were girls. So out of 1400 candidates, 21% were girls. From the doctor's report, it was found that 396 males and 104 females were unfit. So these were unfit. 396 males and 104 females were unfit. 40% of the remaining males and 60% of the remaining females were in good health. The rest were temporarily unfit. So you have to place this data, okay, in the table. First 1400 candidates, 21% girls. So let's write it down. Total 1400, out of this 21% are girls. So 21% into 1400, 294. So girls are 294 females and males are remaining 1400 minus 294, 1106. Got it? So 1106 is the male candidates and females are 294. What about the second part? 396 males and 104 females were unfit. So 396 males and 104 females were unfit. Look at this, unfit. So what is remaining then? Subtract it. 710 over here and subtract this 190 over here. So this is remaining. But what did the doctor say? 40% of the remaining males and 60% of the remaining females were in good health. So 40% of the remaining, 60% of the remaining females. So let's do it. 40% of the remaining, 40% of 710. So 284. Good health. 60% of 190. So 114. Good health. So good health are how much? 284 and 114. Remaining were temporary unfit. Temporary unfit means what? 710 minus 284. 426. Temporarily unfit. 190 minus 114. 76. Temporarily unfit. So you have to represent this only in the data form. And in the exam, they will ask you some questions related to this. How many of the students, male students, are in good health? 284. How many of the female students are in good health? 114. Like this, they'll ask you some questions. Chapter 1 doesn't have many numericals. The data of some worker's salary are given as 2300, 24, blah, 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 all these. If the desired number of class intervals is 10, find a class width. Now you give me class width, you have to find out. Everyone. Find a class width. So take the lowest one, take the highest one. What is the answer? What is the highest one? 3000. What is the lowest one? Lowest one is, I think so, 2000. So 3000 and 2000, right? Highest is 3000, lowest is 2000. Correct? See this. Highest is 3000 over here. Lowest is 2000 over here. So range is what? 1000. Difference is 1000. Range means what? Difference between the highest and the lowest. Complete data. So range is 1000. So class width is what? Range divided by how many numbers you want? 10. So range upon number. So 1000 upon 10, 100. So this is your class width. This is your class width. Okay. What do you mean by this width? It means you'll start from 2000 and go on adding 100. 2100, 21 to 22, 22 to 23 and so on. Up to last 3000. Similarly, find this now. Yeah, find this. Everyone find this. Give me the answer. Largest and the smallest values of the data are 60 and 40. If the desired number of class intervals is 5, then the class width is very simple, 60, 40 subtract 20 upon 5. So class width will be 4, right? Highest minus lowest, subtract. Got it? And then you will get the answer. Okay, divided by 5. So 60 minus 40 upon 5. Got it? The class interval where the upper and the lower limits are also in the class interval, then it's called as, think everyone, just now we did it. Upper and the lower limit are also in the class interval. So it is called as, upper is also there, lower is also there. Inclusive type. Inclusive, when upper and lower are there, it's called as inclusive. Got it? The type of cumulative frequency where the frequencies are added starting from the highest class to the lowest class. See, highest to lowest is known as greater than cumulative. See, D is the answer. One second. So, see, whenever you go from top to bottom, highest to lowest, it's called as greater than. See this. Greater than means, see, suppose if I am having this table, 10 to 20 is 3, 20 to 30 is 5, 30 to 40 is 7. Suppose if this is my class and this is my frequency, then greater than will be what? Starting from top, 30 to 40. See this, 30 to 40, 20 to 30 and 10 to 20. See, I'll go on the reverse side. So cumulative frequency means what? Addition. See, first will be 7 is 7. 20 to 30, 5 is the frequency. So what is the cumulative frequency? 7 plus 5. These two are added. So this becomes 12. This is your cumulative frequency. Then 10 to 20. The frequency is 3. So 12 plus 3, 15. This is known as greater than when you start from top to bottom. Similarly, you get it less than. Less than is what? 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40. Same thing. Cumulative means what? First 3 is 3. Then 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus 7 is 15. Answer will be same. Let it be greater than or less than. End will be same. Right? Because elements are same. The data classification which is based on variables like demand, supply, height, weight, it is considered as qualitative data, quantitative data, time series or discrete. Now look at this. This is known as what, everyone? Is it known as qualitative or quantitative or time? See, answer is quantitative. Why? Correct. Because you are able to count it. Quantity, you should be able to count it. So that's why the answer over here is quantitative. Demand, supply, you can count the numbers, right? Similarly for height, weight, you can count it as a number. Got it? The data is classified or arranged by the time of occurrence, such as years, months, weeks, in time series, geographical, historical, both A and C. So what is the answer for this? Whenever you consider it for time series, geographical, historical, and both A and C. So the answer is both A and C. Correct? The answer is both. You will see this question. All of you kindly note, you will see this question or this question. Okay, either of these two will be there in the exam. Now this one, this is the last one for from this chapter. In 2020, out of total 3,000 workers in the factory, 2,300 were skilled workers. So out of 3,000, 2,300 were skilled. The number of women employees were 300, out of which 250 were unskilled. 250 women were unskilled. Okay, so now look at this. 2,000. Total number of employees 3,000. Skilled and unskilled. Look at this. Skilled and unskilled. 2,000. Total number of employees 3,000. Skilled and unskilled. What is given? 2,300 were skilled. So I'll write it over here. 2,300 were skilled workers. So 2,300 is skilled. So unskilled is what? 700. Because 3,000 is total. Out of the 2,300 is skilled. So 700 is unskilled. What about women? Women it's given as out of 300 women, total were 300 women, right? Out of them, 250 were unskilled, right? 250, correct. 250 are unskilled. So women skilled was how much? 50. Women skilled were 50, right? So how many were men skilled in 2000? How many men were skilled in 2000? Can anyone give me? How many men were skilled in 2000? Yes, how many men were skilled in 2000? Can anyone give me? How many men were skilled in 2000? Correct? 2,300 minus 50. So 20 to 50. Correct. Correct. Okay. Next one. In 2021, what is given? The number of skilled workers was 2,750. So write it 2,750 skilled workers. Of which 2,500 were men. So 2,500 were men over here. So women were 2,750 minus 2,500, 250. Number of unskilled workers was 760. So unskilled was 760. Out of which 300 were women. 300 were women. So remaining is 460. Men are 460. Simple one. Okay. This is a simple numerical. Got it? Clear everyone? Now this. All of you answer me. Let's take a test of all of you. 10 to 14, 15 to 19, 20 to 24. Is this inclusive group or exclusive group? First one. Is it inclusive or exclusive? 1, 2. One second, let me make it yellow. 1, 2. So first one is what? Inclusive or exclusive? 10 to 14, 15 to 19. So it is first one. 10 to 14, 15 to 19. When the ends are not matching, it is called as inclusive group. So first one is inclusive. Second one, 10 to 14, 15 to 19, 20 to 24. Again the same. I think it's the same one only. No? Yeah, same only. I have written it below. Okay. Now convert 11 to 14, 16 to 19, 21 to 24. Now convert this. This is inclusive group. Convert 11 to 14, 16 to 19, 21 to 24 into, this is inclusive. So convert it to exclusive. Yes. Convert this to exclusive. So how will you convert this? What is the data? 10 to 14, 16 to 19. You have to convert this to exclusive group. You have to convert this to exclusive. Give the figures. Correct. It is 10 to 15. See, 1 year, 1 year. because 14 to 16, the gap is 2. So 1 year, 1 year. So 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25. Like that it will be. Okay? This conversion, this will be third. Fourth one. Now you tell me. Is this open group or closed group? Less than 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20. Is this open group or closed group? Fourth one. Fourth one is open group or closed group. Less than 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20. It is open. Similarly, fifth one also. Fifth one is also open. 10 to 15, 15 to 20, greater than 20. Similarly, sixth one. Less than 10, 10 to 20, greater than 20. Okay? All these three are open groups. Why? Because either one end is missing or second end is missing or both are missing. Got it? Now give me the formula for relative frequency, everyone. Just now I gave you. Give me the formula for relative frequency. Give me the formula for relative frequency. It is frequency upon total frequency. Okay? Relative frequency is given frequency upon total frequency. Similarly, give me the formula for frequency density. Correct, Reshma. Correct, you are. Frequency upon total frequency. Seventh one is frequency upon total frequency. Now give me the formula for frequency density. Density. Density is what? What is the formula for density? Just now we did it. Yes. What is the formula for density? Density means given frequency upon width. Correct? Frequency upon width. Given frequency upon width. That is known as density. Okay? Then 10, 20, 30, 40. This ninth one. 10, 20, 30, 40. So that is what? Discrete or continuous? Similarly, 10th one. So ninth one is what? Ninth one. Discrete. Ninth is discrete. What about 10th? 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40. What is that? Discrete, continuous. 10th one is continuous. Okay? Got it? So this was chapter 1. Chapter 1 is very easy. Okay? Chapter 2 will be difficult. Chapter 2 will be difficult. Okay? Let me see if we can complete, but it's very difficult to complete it in 20 minutes. Tomorrow, let me see. Sampling. One second. No, it won't be able to. Yeah, in fact. Yeah. Let's do part by part. Okay. Today we'll do some. Tomorrow we'll do some. Okay. In sampling distribution, kindly note this is chapter number 2. First case study part over here is number of this normal distributions for formulae. So standard error formula for under normal distribution. It has got 5 formulae. One is this infinite population. See this infinite population is one formula. See theory I won't be taking because theory is it will take a long time then. Infinite is what? Standard deviation upon root of n. Standard error equals, this is called a standard error. What is standard error? Standard error means the difference between the observed mean and the population mean. Observed mean and the population mean. That is known as, or sample mean and the population mean. Keep it simple. So the difference between sample mean and the population mean. Okay. So what is the formula? One formula is this, psi upon root of n. Standard deviation upon root of n. Infinite. For finite population, see, psi upon root of n into root of n minus 1, n minus n upon n minus 1. This is known as finite population multiplier. This part is known as root of n minus n upon n minus 1. That is known as finite population multiplier. Okay. These are the two formulae. Now there are total 5 formulae. 5 will do it in the later chapters, not today. Now how to find out and what to do with the standard error? Once we find out the standard error, then what you have to find out is you have to find out Z. Z is what that is called a Z score. So Z score equals to x bar minus mu upon psi x bar, means standard error. Score minus mean means whatever is the required x bar minus mean upon psi x bar means standard error. So that will give you Z. Now this you will understand when we solve the numerical. Okay? When we solve the numerical. Because right now you won't understand it. If you want, we can solve this numerical also. Now let's solve this. See this. Standard, see this. I'll take it over here. There are 1000 people. Sample is taken as 100. Mean is 6. Standard deviation equals to 12. X bar equals to 7. Means sample mean is 7. Okay. Now you have to find out this Z and this psi x bar, standard error. So now you tell me this is finite or infinite population. See, 1000 people means you know the answer. That 1000 people are there. It means population is known. So this is a finite population problem. So what is the formula for finite population problem? Say this. What is finite population problem? See, finite population means what? N minus n upon n minus 1. See this, finite population multiplied. Same thing we have done. N minus n. So, 1000 minus 100 upon 1000 minus 1. See this, n minus n upon n minus 1. This is the multiplier. And this side is what? Psi upon standard deviation upon psi upon, say this, root of n. So, psi upon root of n. What is n? Sample size. So, psi, standard deviation is given as 12. So, 12 upon root of n, root of 100. So, 12 upon 10. So, it is 1.2. So, if you solve this, 1.2 into root of 900 upon 999. So, if you solve this, you will get it as 1.13. 1.13 you will get it. Okay? Date is nearing RBI is 28th October. RBI is going on. A risk-based audit is going on in your bank. Don't look at it that much. Leave it. Okay? Focus on your exam because these audits will go on. Okay? Yeah, these audits will go on. Don't worry about them. Okay. See, even if something means, even if some problem occurs, you don't worry about it. Okay, you contact me separately on the message. Okay, kindly contact me separately. I also want some data from you. Okay, Reshma. You have my number, right? So call me on or message me. Okay. Chalo. I want some data regarding RBI only, means the format and something, because I am also director of one of the bank. Na? I want to conduct one RBI. Chalo, okay. Contact me separately. Okay. Chalo, bye then. Let's meet tomorrow with the sampling problems. All of you, tomorrow we'll be doing the major sampling problems. Okay. Tomorrow we'll be doing the major sampling problems. Okay. Major sampling problems we'll be doing it. Okay. So don't miss. Got it? Tomorrow is the main class because first chapter was very easy. Second real test starts from second chapter. Chalo, bye everyone. Those who are watching on YouTube, kindly join the classes ASAP. Okay.